Welcome back to Taronga TV. I'm with Louise Ginman. She's Unit Supervisor for Carnivores. Hi Louise.
Hi, how you going?
Good. Thank you for letting us back here. Not many people get to come back here. As you've probably gathered, we are back of house in Tigers, and this is a real privilege. This is VVIP stuff right here. Thank you, Louise.
Pleasure.
Who's that?
That's Jamila. She's our oldest tiger. She's beautiful. So she was born here, and yeah, she's looking lovely, relaxed, and she's on a heated concrete there, so she's got a beautiful heated bed.
Right. So folks, this place that we're in right now, as I said, is back of the House of Tigers, and it's really important for you and the keepers, isn't it? This is a functional area that allows you to do so much. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, so previously we had a holding area that only allowed us to hold 2 tigers, and obviously some cubs as well, but now we can hold 10 tigers, and we've got 7 at the moment, so we're almost full house. But this area that she's in, and she's doing a lovely job of relaxing in there at the moment, this is what we call our hospital den. We didn't have this previously. With the old building, in fact, actually, the cats, our area where we worked with the cats was upstairs above the exhibits.
That's right.
So now we're all on ground level, so that makes it really functional. For a hospital visit for the cats, we used to have to take them out of the building, take them to our wildlife hospital.
Of course.
But now the vets can come in here, into this big double area. It's well lit, it's heated floor, and we can reverse our wildlife hospital van right up to these doors and go in through double doors, take all the equipment. So we do the procedure in-house. We hand inject the cats for the procedure.
That's incredible. Yeah. So in 2019, we had something very special happen, Louise.
Well, on the 17th of January 2019, we had 3 beautiful Sumatran Tiger cubs born. And do you want to see where they were born?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
No one's ever seen this. You might have seen footage before, CCTV, but no one's ever seen this. Come on, let's go and have a look.
An exclusive.
Wow. So that happened right there.
Right here.
Hello, baby. How you going?
Hi.
Wow.
Yeah, this is it. This
is it. This is where it happened. It's pretty hard not to ignore that. Sorry. Very interested to know what's going on. So this is where it happened. Can you talk us through the whole process?
Yes.
You know, it's just so exciting to we're standing where our beautiful cubs were born, right in there.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't this light when they were born. We actually had all of the front of our holding area blocked off from light. We had the lights out. We actually have some cameras in here, so there's a camera up there on the wall, and that gave us the view of the holding area. And there is another camera underneath here, and that's where we got that beautiful footage. Yeah. So we could monitor Mum the entire time. And we spent so many nights looking at those cameras. Yeah, of course you can.
This is where they were born.
Yeah. We monitored the cameras every day, and then finally, of course, one day on the 17th of January, the little cubs were born.
There's a beautiful camera here. So that shot is that black and white shot that we have of the calves being nursed by Mum all the time.
Yep.
So fantastic.
And so it's a beautiful big area because we wanted Mum to be able to lie down on her side. This was all filled with straw. It is a heated area as well, so we had the heating on.
I might stay here after this, Louise, if that's okay.
And this is designed, because I know you were going to point that out, this is designed to keep the cubs contained. Because while they're little, we don't want them wandering out, and neither does Mum.
Just like when you have pups at home or kittens at home, you build that little thing around and stop them until they get old enough to look after themselves.
This is probably a little bit higher than what you'd have for a dog, but but yeah, this keeps them in, and then when they're ready, they climb on out, and then they have a lot more space.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is where they were born, our beautiful babies. They'll be her
grandchildren.
Grandchildren.
Yep.
Look at you, girl.
Oh,
little
baby.
girl. Little girl. How beautiful is it to be this close, and how lucky are we to see these beautiful dens? And thank you so much for having us. But there's something I think that's really important to know. The functionality of these dens keep the keepers safe, the animals safe, allow us to do really amazing husbandry, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
But I think the message that I want to share with people that you are really good at sharing, this whole experience at Tiger Trek has to be completed from beginning to end, doesn't it? To understand what it's about. It starts off, Louise, with a simulated flight to Sumatra, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is a journey. We wanted to take people on a journey From the moment that you step on the plane and learn about Sumatra and see the images out the window of the plane of the clearing that's happened, the land clearing, and then you step out into Sumatra, and in summer when it's humid, it really feels like being in Sumatra. Yeah. And then you walk through to the different habitats that we've created for the tigers, the ones that are secondary forest, the ones that are cleared where humans have obviously altered the land dramatically, right through to our beautiful fig tree exhibit. And if you're lucky, you'll get to see a tiger up there hanging out in the branches of the fig tree, looking out over our beautiful harbour. What a view they get. But it's all about the fact that these tigers are critically endangered. I mean, each and every single one of them is so precious and so important. The tiger cubs that we had born only in last year, they represent 1% of the tiger population. I mean, that's amazing. And they're critically endangered, which means that there is less than 50 breeding pairs left in the wild. I mean, that's 100 animals capable of breeding to save the species.
That's an interesting point, Louise. That everyone there says there's about 400 left, but out of that 400, there's only 50 breeding pairs. That's only 100 animals that are capable of breeding.
Exactly. Yeah, it is, because if we lose them, if we lose those breeding pairs, if there's a catastrophe in Sumatra, then the Sumatran tiger could be lost from the island.
So the question on everyone's lips is always, how can I help? And I think the end of the Tiger Trek journey is really important, because that explains to people how they can help, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And you get to the end of this Sumatran experience and there's a supermarket of all things to find in Sumatra, a supermarket. But that supermarket represents the choices that I make, that you make, that we all make for our tigers. So choosing products that use sustainable palm oil.
There's the important word, sustainable palm oil, everyone.
That's right.
And you learn how to do it in that supermarket experience at the end of your journey. Louise, this has been incredible. We've seen the tiger maternity den, we've seen the tiger health check and medical den. We've got this beautiful animal just chilling right here. Thanks very much for being with us. Thank you for letting us do this, because this is an exclusive VVIP Taronga TV access. Thank you, Louise.
My pleasure.
We'll see you next time. You never know what's around the next corner on Taronga TV.